That is from Orange is the New Black. It is
Black.
an original series on Netflix. Obviously, that is a prison drama from the gentleman who created, or from Genji, who created Weeds. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the story, because it's kind of wild.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a women's prison, so there's obviously several characters. I'm one of, I don't know, like 75 women, but I'm a little crazy on the show. It's a lot of fun. My character is like a born-again Christian, Bible-thumping, just freakazoid. You know, she's like, yeah.
Did she find religion in prison?
Like right before she went.
Okay, right before
And
she
what
went
did she do to get into prison?
I don't want to blow that.
Can't tell. Can't tell. Super secret.
That's a part of, like, you know.
So when you approach a character that you've got to play somebody that even you consider kind of wacky, then what do you do? How do you keep that character grounded from just being a caricature, you know?
That's a good question. That was such a fine line, like, to, you know, to be as crazy and wacky as she is, but not be, you know, a caricature. And I feel like I found it. I definitely had to do a lot of research just about prison life and a lot of religious studies that I went into, but it actually was really, like, enlightening for me, for my life, so it was cool.
Did you spend time in a prison to get this?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Did you do lockdown?
No. Okay. Oh, God, no.
You get cast a lot sort of as a wild character, as a wild child. I became really familiar with your work on Sons of Anarchy, and which was, again, a slightly unstable, sort of wild character. Is there a part of you that's that way? I mean, you're obviously a very together person sitting here.
Well, that's what's funny is that I am pretty together, but I do have like a typecast, a stereotype, which is, for a long time it like bummed me out. I'd be like, why can't I play? But then as I get older, I'm like, I play cool parts. You know, I get to play like fun roles. So.
And maybe it's a chance that you get to just act all that out on camera, and then you get to be normal in your regular life. I want to talk about your normal life. You are also a DJ.
Yeah.
How did you get into this?
I mean, I've been doing music for years and years. I have a band with my brother. I was telling you earlier, like, my brother was very into hip hop growing up and turntables, and he just, like, I look up to him. He's like my everything, and we started our band, and then one thing led to another, and just started playing music.
And DJing these days, Kim and I, we were laughing right during the break. We were laughing, and we were like, DJing isn't like scratching, right? Like, boom, boom. You're mixing music.
Are you laughing at us or with us?
With, because I feel like everyone's interpretation of like a wiki is like different.
So are you wiki-wikiing at the clubs, or what do you do?
I mean, you always have to like scratch in on the one, like you were talking about.
Got to drop it on the one. Yeah, I learned that from a segment we did.
I'm not like a beat juggler, like scratch master, but yeah, I mean, I mix.
But how do you, now let me ask you this, do you use your acting, which is all about feeling, to learn how to move a crowd? Like, do you see a crowd, they're not dancing enough, what do you do to go like, I'm gonna move this crowd?
It's funny because like I don't really get nervous like when I'm on set. There's a couple of times that I'm like, oh gosh, new role, first day. But when I go to DJ, I'm like shaking. I don't know. It's like it still has me. I'm like, I'm still alive. You know?
Very raw, very alive.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's because one song can just like clear the floor, and you're like, oh.
Oh, that was me. That was my fault. Oops. Hey, you're involved in a really important cause. You're a big advocate for dog rescue and for saving animals. Tell us how you got involved in that and what you want people to know.
It's the American Dog Rescue, and I'm like you. I have all sorts of other things. I feel like it just completes me to give back and stuff. And animals are just, you know, I love them. I've always had a dog or a cat, and basically the American Dog Rescue, like we help, you know, build shelters and make them bigger. We help with, you know, animals that are sick and getting them some care before they're, you know, because sometimes they come in and they're just euthanized immediately when really they only need like some medicine. And we help after like natural disasters, like, you know, the animals find their owners, and it's just a really beautiful charity.
It's great to see people also giving back with their time and with their family.
It's very important, you know. It's like, yeah, it's a big part of life, I think.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Taryn, thank you for being here. I think it's going to be a fantastic show.
Yeah.
All 13 episodes of Orange is the New Black will be available all at once on July 11th. They do binge watching.
Binge out.
Just binge watch.